Hey everyone, it's the one and only magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing some Blitz Wars. I originally thought we were going to get a CRW this weekend because for the people that are in the War of Champion regions, it's War of Champions, but for us peasants, we have a Blitz War. So let's see, let's check out my score. I can't exactly remember. Okay, so I have over 46,000. So I really gotta get to working on these wars for sure. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And feel free to leave a comment down below and share the video if you want to. If you do any of those 4 things, that would be very much appreciated. So, let's see. Okay, great. We got... Oh, okay, we can go ahead and do the first Blitz War of the video. Great. If we have time, I might go ahead and do the last stage of the bonus roadmaps for the Walking Dads event that's getting ready to end. And as far as the last time I looked, let me double check. Yumiko is still not in the game. Okay, so yeah, the brand new Yumiko has yet to be in the game. And as soon as she's in the game, I will do that character review. I thought she would have been in the game this weekend, but I don't know. I'll get to it when I can definitely get to it. Whenever they decide to put her in the game. And here's one thing, before I forget to mention, here's one thing I wanted to correct myself on. When I did the Rating With Me video, I was talking about AEW and the Owen Hart tournament, and I was talking about a particular match, especially the Jeff Jarrett match, and his opponent was going to be a wild card. I don't think it's going to be Will Ospreay because of 2 reasons. Will Ospreay is going to be defending his AEW International Championship this coming up Wednesday against Daniel Garcia, and the Jeff Jarrett and wildcard opponent, that Owen Hart match, is going to be taking place on the exact same night. And here's someone I didn't think of at first who very likely could be the opponent, because the Elite, that would be the EVPs, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks. They have decided to, they're going to reveal who that wild card opponent is. It's ultimately going to be their choice who goes up against Jeff Jarrett. And I don't think they would pick Will Ospreay because he's already facing Daniel Garcia, plus Will Ospreay is a face. The Young Bucks are heels. I think the opponent for Jeff Jarrett, and who could possibly go on to win the Owen Hart tournament, I think it could be Adam Hangman Page. Now, it would make sense because, okay, Adam Hangman Page, he got suspended, but before he got suspended, he was in a rivalry with Swerve Strickland, and Adam Page, he was obsessed with making sure that Swerve Strickland would never win the AEW World title. So, if that turns out to be true, if it is Adam Page, I would expect Adam Hangman Page, I would expect him to go ahead and win the whole tournament. That way, I think Adam Page he's gonna win the whole tournament, I believe. So that means that Swerve Strickland and Adam Hangman Page, they'll pick up their rivalry once again. They'll pick back up with it, except it'll be for the AEW World title. I thought it was going to be MJF at first. I was wrong on that. I had a better feeling about Will Ospreay a couple of days ago, but once I found out Will Ospreay was already in another match, I'm like, well, he's probably not going to compete twice in one night. So, honestly, I don't know who else it would be other than Adam Page, because he was suspended about 3-4 months ago. I think about 4 months ago. So, and plus, there is a story there between Adam Hangman Page and Swerve Strickland. Adam Page, he's obsessed with making sure that Swerve Strickland would never get a world title match, but ultimately he failed that because he was suspended. Now he's going to look to win the Owen Hart tournament, and he's going to be so obsessed with taking the world title away from Swerve Strickland. Now, could that possibly happen? It's possible if that's the direction they want to go in. We got a little bit before we get to All In, so I don't know. We'll see if Adam Page's return is confirmed this coming up week. If it is, I think Adam Page is gonna win the tournament. I have that feeling. Even though I was wrong on 2 separate occasions. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with AEW. We're gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna talk about WWE a little bit. I wasn't expecting to talk about WWE this week, but oh boy, after what happened on SmackDown, yeah, I gotta talk about that. That was this part specifically that I saw. Damn. Paul Heyman, he got sent to the morgue. He got sent to the gulags. Oh my gosh. So, okay, for those that didn't watch, I'll explain. So, the new bloodline that would consist of Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and 2 other ones whose names I can't remember because I don't watch WWE like that, like I do AEW. But anyway, that's besides the point. So you have Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman, and his 2 other henchmen / family members come out there, and they come out there, and Solo Sikoa, I believe they was in New York, if I'm not mistaken. He says, pretty much, New York acknowledged me as your tribal chief, and they're like booing him and like saying F yous, but obviously with SmackDown being on Fox, they censored it, and it was just like you didn't hear a lot of nothing because people were legitimately cussing Solo Sikoa out. And then you can also hear the fans saying, we want Roman, we want Roman. And then, Paul Heyman is out there with them, and Solo Sikoa, he introduces Jacob Fatu, because last week he debuted in WWE, and he laid waste to Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes, although Cody Rhodes did try to put up a fight. But, I mean, it was more than what Randy Orton and Kevin Owens did last week, but still, all three of them got their asses whooped by Jacob Fatu. Anyway, Jacob Fatu is introduced. He comes out, and then he asks his two family members, do you acknowledge me? And they say, yeah, Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa, yeah, I acknowledge you. And he asks Jacob Fatu if he acknowledges him, and Jacob Fatu says, yeah, I acknowledge you, my Tribal Chief. And then this is where it gets interesting. It's Paul Heyman's turn, and they're all looking at him, and Jacob Fatu, he's pacing around. It looks like he wants to kick somebody's ass. He's just waiting on somebody to tell him, yeah, well, you can kick somebody's ass. He's just pacing around waiting for that. But anyway, it's Paul Heyman's turn. It's Paul Heyman's turn to be asked to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the Tribal Chief. And you can see Paul Heyman, he is like, his eyes are bloodshot red. It doesn't look like he's getting any sleep, and he looks like a mess. I mean, he looks like he's so scared to be in there with them. And this is when Solo, he turns to Paul Heyman and asks him, wise man, do you acknowledge me as your Tribal Chief? And once he's asked that, you can just see how scared Paul Heyman looks, and that's when, I can't remember who hands it to Solo Sikoa, but there's this red necklace. It's a necklace type of, I can't think of the name of it. I know there's a name for it, but it's something that is, that like Samoans wear. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about if you're WWE fans. But anyway, one of his family members hands it to Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman looks shocked. He's like, where did you get that? Where did you get that? Because that's something that Roman Reigns used to wear. And especially Paul Heyman would put it around Roman Reigns' neck after, maybe not every single one of his matches, but he would wear it for a majority of his matches, probably during his entrances, and especially after he got done beating the hell out of whoever he happened to be facing during his run, Roman Reigns, that is. And so he's looking at that red necklace, whatever it happens to be called. He's looking at that, and he's getting upset, and he's crying, and he tells Solo Sikoa that, you know that I love you very much, but I do not acknowledge you as my Tribal Chief. And that's when, oh buddy, he gets pissed off, and then that's when they get to beating down Paul Heyman. And I mean, they are just absolutely murdering Paul Heyman in the ring. And then Jacob Fatu, he goes to the top rope, he hits a move on Paul Heyman, and you're thinking, okay, they're done. Oh, no. They're not done. They're not done yet. So after they beat him down in the ring, they pull him out to the ring, the outside near the announce table, and they take all the stuff off the announce table. And that's when the three of them, Jacob Fatu, I'm trying to remember this correctly, but anyway, it's at least two or three of them that lift up Paul Heyman, and they power bomb him through the announce table. And Paul Heyman, he took one hell of a bump, and it looked like, oh my god, it looked like they just murdered the man. It looked like they just sent him packing to the morgue. Like, my gosh. So yeah, Paul Heyman is he's out of the picture for now anyway. Now, he'll be back. Oh, yeah. Paul Heyman will be back for sure, but he's not going to return alone. It's very possible that he could return with Jimmy and Jey Uso, or even Roman Reigns himself. Now, the question is, when's Roman Reigns going to return, right? I'm going to guess probably SummerSlam. That probably seems like the ideal date. Although we do have Money in the Bank coming up. I don't know. I guess he could show up at Money in the Bank. It's possible. But I feel like they would want to have Paul Heyman return at Roman Reigns' side. So I'm probably going to go with SummerSlam on that. Absolutely nuts that Paul Heyman took the bump that he did. And, oh man, it's hard. Paul Heyman, for the pretty much the majority of his career, Paul Heyman is known as a heel, but I mean, he is a hell of a manager, absolutely one of the best. Maybe not the best, maybe not the best, but he's definitely up there as far as managers in all of WWE, all of wrestling. Absolutely, and for him to take the bump that he did, he is, I'll give him this, he's dedicated to whatever story that they're telling with the new bloodline and Roman Reigns and all that. So it'll be interesting to see when Paul Heyman returns. That's not going to be it for Paul Heyman, nah. That's going to make him even more of a babyface. If he wasn't already considered a babyface, Paul Heyman, he's, man, the pop that Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman are going to get, especially Roman Reigns, he's going to be a badass babyface without them forcing it like they did previously before and utterly failed at. Really, Sebastian? I know I sound like a broken record, but Sebastian Milton, you got what you deserved in the TV show, you bastard. Good. Thank you, Michonne. How did I not win this one? Like, come on. Like, really? Whatever. Maybe I was attacking the wrong tunes. That's very likely. Actually. Watch. I might win it this time. Here's one thing I did want to talk about. It's regarding Batman Arkham Knight. I got done recording part 6 of it last night, and it'll be up on July the 5th, I believe it is, 4 p.m. That's the schedule I've been sticking with for now. I mean, who knows? I could change that in the future. But it is what it is. But anyway, regarding part 6, I'm just going to let all of you know that I don't get to end it. Well, where it ends at the very end, it just ends abruptly because I guess my phone ran out of storage or it was running short, so it just decided to stop recording on its own. But you guys, don't worry. You're not going to miss anything. You're not going to miss anything important. because there's a little area toward the end of the video that I'm on, and I'm stuck, like I can't figure out which way to go, and I'm just trying to constantly look for which way to go to progress in the mission. That's pretty much all you're missing. So you're not missing any story details for part 6. So yeah, I just wanted to let all of you know about that. That, yeah, the recording just ends abruptly because I don't get to say my outro, because I'm talking about something, and then like I look back and then I notice just the video ends in the middle of me talking about, you know, I think I mentioned about, you know, where do I go, or, you know, I'm just kind of talking to myself, trying to look where to go. I'm more focused on trying to figure out where to go than I am worrying about how much time I've been recording at that very moment. And I do end up finding out the way to go forward to progress, but by the time I notice, it stopped recording on me. So, but luckily I get to do that fun part again, figuring out where to go, but it won't be as agonizing because I remember where to go. Because this little section I don't remember all that well in Arkham Knight. Not too well, like I do with other parts of Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight for me is probably my least played Arkham game out of the 3. Now, as far as like story twist and certain events, I remember stuff like that, but like certain actual areas like this, you'll see in part 6 like what I'm talking about. But yeah, there's an area toward the end of the video I'm like stuck in, and I'm just trying to figure out the way forward to advance the mission, and the video cuts, it just ends abruptly without me ending it. So, and by the time I figured out where I was going, I noticed the video stopped recording. But y'all didn't really miss anything important other than I actually found where I was supposed to go during the, I don't know, the last 3-4 minutes. But the video is over an hour and 10 minutes, I believe. So, but no big deal. We can pick back up with it with part 7, because I know where to go. I remember where to go now, because it's only been like a day since I did it. But the premiere will be July 5th, because I was about to say part 6. Part 5 is still up and is now available. Yeah, you know, it sucks that Yumiko, the new Yumiko, she's still not in the game. Like, so like I said, I mean, I'll get to that character review when I can, whenever they decide to put her into the game. Because I'll look at is it the Tower Monument or whatever it's called, where they have all the characters listed. She is nowhere to be found. Not the new one. Should I? You know what? Let's take a look. Let me make sure. Go to Monument. She would be, I guess she would be tough. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't see. Nope. See, I don't see her. Okay, so she's not in the game, because she would be right there up at the top. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that roadmap. And I might do pools. So let's see. We got 65. We have enough to do it at least once. This is going to be all strong. Okay, it's going to be a little bit tougher, but we're going to bring Vance. Why I'm bringing him is because I want the chance to taunt a line. Yeah, I'm glad I brought Vance after all. There we go. We're going to taunt that line. We're going to taunt some more people. Try to get some infection on Princess. Why not get some on him, I guess. And we'll do some maim damage. Now this might take a while, but... and it's going to be frustrating for sure, but it will be done. It can be done. It's just you have to have the right tunes. And the right team. I really didn't want to come up against a team like this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So glad I have Morgan Unhinged at LB3 because I can now bring him into these road maps unlike previously before, which is really nice. I should have... yep, that was my fault. I should have impaired... too late now. Let's impair him, I guess. We're gonna taunt that line. Why does she keep getting the counter damage reducted? Oh, from Princess. That's... duh. That's why. Okay. We're good. I was wondering. I know this is supposed to be Blitz War, but I'm here, and let's go ahead and try to do this. Because I won't, if I fail it now, I'll have one more chance. But it'd be nice to go ahead and try to get it out of the way now. That way I don't have to worry about it. At least until the next event. We should have it. We should have it relatively soon. Yippee. Even Ghost is going down, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. We won. Now that we have some more of the bear claw tokens or whatever they're called, let's do some pulls. This is perfect. This works out perfectly because I have 38 pulls, so let's go ahead and do them now. Let's see what we get. I know it ain't gonna be nothing special, but it'll be needed stuff. Let's do some singles, then the rest of them will be fives. Let's do a couple more singles, and then the rest will be fives. I know I don't have to do it like that, but I should have done that in the first place, but it doesn't matter. The rest will be fives from here on out. Energy refills. Okay. Nice. Now we got 30 more. I don't know, will we get any characters? I don't know, it remains to be seen. What are the weapons this time around? Okay. So an all Whisperer's Allegiance weapon. Okay, heal reduction. Holiday Cup trophy. Impair line. That's actually not a bad weapon. Not bad. The second weapon I don't think is bad because you can use that anytime. It's not required for a specific, Allegiance specific requirement. And that's what makes the Holiday Cup better. Because you can use it on just about anyone. And you never know when you might need to impair a line. So, it'll be really helpful. The only character I really need from here that I don't have is the Shamrock Lady. I can't remember her name, but I don't have her. All the rest of them I do have. It'd be nice to go ahead and get one in case I need her for future roadmaps. But it's no big deal. I have faction mates that have her, but it would be nice to have her. That way I don't have to always use her for faction support. But man, I'm not really having any, as far as getting characters, it's just not happening on this one. But the TWD gold medals are nice. What's that? Oh man, 5. I don't have a single character. Usually I thought they would have given me Krampus Carol, or Wolfman Dwight, or Bloody Richards by now. Ah, look at that shit. What did I say? Krampus Carol? Of course it gives me her. And I don't need her. She's literally the first one I said. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Okay. Let's get back to, let's see if anybody signed up. 2. Well, I'll make it 3. Okay. While we're waiting, let's see. Let me see if I have any water bottles. I do. I'm going to fix me up one of those the drink mixes for the bottled waters. Let's see. In a second, I'll let you know which one I'm having after I decide on which one I want. The only thing I don't like about those drink mixes for the bottled waters is they're really hard to pull. They're really hard to tear off. So that's why it's really handy to have a pair of scissors on standby to cut them open. That way you don't have to worry about struggling to rip them open. Let's see. Tonight, I'm having cherry pomegranate. It's pretty good. Of course, they're all sugar-free, but despite that, they are still very good. There's a couple of them that I haven't liked, but it's not, you know, it's a very small list of ones that I don't like. So they have, you know, the Soda Crush. They have they have them in Crush, and I've tried like one or two of the Crush ones. No, I don't like them. I've tried them. They also have had root beer flavored ones. They are, oh my gosh, they are nasty. But I would say a good majority of the drink mixes for the bottled waters are pretty good tasting. So if you wonder and ever wondered what cherry and pomegranate tasted like, go to your local Walmart, if you have a Walmart, or you could probably get them online, but go to your local Walmart and look for the Great Value Cherry Pomegranate Drink Mix. It's pretty good. It's interesting. I was skeptical at first because I wasn't sure about pomegranate. I'm a big fan of cherry flavored things, so, but I wanted to give it a try. It's actually pretty good. But I think the best one, in my personal opinion, my favorite drink mixes for the bottled waters are the wild berry Skittles, and they come in 4 flavors: strawberry, wild cherry, berry punch, and raspberry. And I also like the tropical Skittles. That would be star fruit strawberry, mango tangelo, kiwi lime, and pineapple passion fruit. They're pretty good, but I think I like the wild berry ones the best. That's definitely my favorite of the Skittles. The Skittle ones are pretty good in my opinion. But, yeah. Let's see my score. 60,000. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just checking what my charge is at. Let's see how long we've been recording. Okay, over 37 minutes. Now, the 38 pulls on the stash, the bear paw hunt stash, I was just going to make a separate video, but you know what? I completed the roadmap with decent time. I didn't have a whole lot of trouble with it, and I saved those pulls, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to be doing a Blitz War video, so I just included it into this video. And I hope that's okay with you guys. Because obviously I didn't get anything spectacular. Woo! Krampus Carol. I called that shit before it happened. That's who they usually like to give me on them stashes, is Krampus Carol, Wolfman Dwight, and Bloody Richards. The last stash, they gave me all 3 of them, in fact. And I was expecting the same. That's why I didn't say anything, because I was expecting it. And I got one of the 3 tunes, even though I don't need her. She can be Gilded Bits. That's fine. So let's sell her, I guess, for Gilded Bits. Oh yeah, we can get rid of you. Yeah, I have 4 blue clementines. I'm just trying to figure out a defensive team that would work with her. I'm not really sure. Where is Krampus Carol? Right here. I don't need Lily. Oh yeah, I did those Stellar Hunt stash pulls. And obviously, as you can see, I have Jane and Joshua. I did get one copy of them from that. No, I don't need Mike. Yep, you can go to... any repeat tunes? I'm trying to see. Nope, I think that's it. It'd be nice if somebody joined War so I could give you guys some more Blitz War, but... damn. 60,000. Well, at least there's no Chihuahua plushes up for grabs, so even if I don't hit all the milestones, honestly, what am I missing out on? 400 Ultra Mythic tokens and 7 supply bags. Go figure. Not that big of a deal, honestly. What do we do? Maybe some raids? I haven't really raided that much this week because of vacation week for me, but nobody's wanting to sign up, so let me give you guys some gameplay. Outside of the raid tournament and me raiding right now, this is as much raiding as I've done all week. But, I mean, I get it. People, you know, it's summer. People are doing things. It's the weekend. So, you know, I get it. Plus, it's only Blitz War for my faction. Well, I mean, I guess I could technically say my faction, but I'm not the leader. But, anyway, it's not War of Champions for I Quit. It's just a regular Blitz War with really nothing to play for, so I mean I can't fault the I Quit members for not signing up a whole bunch. I mean, if you're not in War of Champions, this is a really down week with War. Okay, let's see if anybody signed up. No, of course not. Let's see if this motivates anybody. I don't know. I doubt it, but I'll try it. One more. 4. Okay, we'll see if that motivates anybody. I don't know. It's worth a try. Just to put it once. Now, if you're repeating that over and over, that is annoying. But only if you do it once in a while, it's not too bad. No, I apologize. I don't really have a whole lot to say in this video. Not because I'm bored, but just because I kind of blew through everything I wanted to talk about like very early on in the video. You know what? Let's talk about. I guess we'll talk about. Sorry if you heard that. That's Coco running around in the hall. But anyway, she's probably wondering what I'm doing, but. Anyway, let's talk about, I guess we could talk about Mark Hamill and his incredible performance as the Joker. Outside of the movies, I think Mark Hamill, without a doubt, is the best Joker when it comes to video games or, you know, the animated stuff, because I believe not only does Mark Hamill voice Joker in the Arkham games, but there's also been a few animated movies I believe he's voiced him in as well. But outside of the games and the animated, like cartoons, the animated movies, I should say, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think Heath Ledger is the best Joker. In my opinion, I just think, even though he was only in that one movie, The Dark Knight, he was absolutely phenomenal, in my opinion, and just that performance makes The Dark Knight just very incredible. It is really good. Honestly, it is very... His performance, he knocked it out of the park. It's such a shame what happened, but he will always be remembered for that performance of the Joker. I'll be honest, before Heath Ledger played the Joker, I didn't really know him in anything else. I'm sure he played in other movies, without a doubt, but just he wasn't in anything that I had seen before that point. So, if you were, or if you still are a fan of Heath Ledger, let me know what other types of movies was he in that you were a fan of. I don't personally know anything outside of him being the Joker, but I know he's had to be in other projects before The Dark Knight, but The Dark Knight is definitely his most talked about performances of what he did in his career. Now, Joaquin Phoenix, his performance was really good for what it was, but I don't think it gets nowhere near Heath Ledger's performance. I just have a hard time seeing Heath Ledger's performance getting topped. And don't even get me started with Jared Leto. I mean, my God, that was awful. That was the worst. That right there, nah. He looks like some kind of Florida man or something. And yeah, let's I don't know if any of you are I don't know if any of you are fans of The Crow. I'm talking about the original, not the trash remake that they're coming up with sometime this year, but I don't think a lot of people care. Or if they do, they care for, for the studio and the people behind that movie, the remake. People are going to care for the reasons that the studio is not gonna, they're not gonna like. People are gonna care about how much of a failure that the Crow remake is gonna be. That movie is not gonna be successful. Like, come on. They have made the character in the remake of The Crow, I wish I could remember his name, like the name of the character. I mean, I never saw The Crow, the original, but I know it's beloved. However, this remake won't be so beloved. But anyway, Bill Skarsgård, he's a talented actor, and he can do just about anything. But however, Bill Skarsgård is not going to be able to save this flaming train wreck. He's not. And plus, the way he looks in the movie, he looks like a Joker Florida man who shops at Hot Topic. his overall design in the movie, it looks bad. It looks really bad. It really does. And, okay, I will say there is, believe it or not, it's been so long since I watched that trailer of the remake, that is. There's like one or two moments of that Crow remake trailer that kind of like, let's see, there's one part where where Bill Skarsgård's character he gets stabbed with a sword. It's not a spoiler. This is in the trailer. He gets stabbed with a sword as he's fighting one guy. One other guy comes up behind him, stabs him, through the back. He's behind him. He stabs him through the back, and it comes out his torso. And that's when Bill Skarsgård's character, he takes his pistol and shoots through his body to hit the other guy that's behind him. And I thought that was actually kind of cool. But this movie, it's still going to be a flaming train wreck that cannot be saved, no matter who says it might be good. I don't see a whole lot of people saying this movie is good. You know what? I think this is going to be the last Blitz War of the night, because it took so long to get another one. Plus, it's a top 3. And what have we been on? 50 minutes? 53 minutes? Yeah, I think this is going to be the last Blitz War for tonight. I know it's a little bit shorter than the previous ones, but we've just been waiting so long. What is this, only the second one? I know, for a Blitz War, that's kind of crazy. I think this is a Blitz... Yeah, it's got to be... Or a Region War, whatever. Yeah, it's got to be a Blitz War because it's only 24 hours. So, yeah, whenever there's a war that's 24 hours only, that's a Blitz War. So, yeah, this is going to be the last Blitz War for tonight. At least to me recording, because I gotta get to getting a thumbnail and uploading it. So, it should probably be a little over an hour, I'm sure, this video. Which tower do I go after next? Or first, I should say. I don't know. Even if I can get one. I'm thinking the sniper tower, maybe, if someone doesn't beat me to it. Oh, the next awakened character is going to be Wakened Ezekiel. Yes, another tune I can't wait to pass on so I can get more Ultra Mythic tokens and Advanced Mythic tokens. Great job, Scopely, great job. I kind of wanted to try to get Awakened Lily. Of course another player captured it. Oh yeah, you know what? Never mind. I'm facing a top 3 faction. This won't take long at all. I totally forgot. Yeah, this will not take long whatsoever. Time for me to get my ass handed to me, huh? I'm not doing too bad on this one. I was expecting annihilation on my end, but it's actually been working out. But it is a top 3 faction that we're going up against, so at least, you know, outside of War of Champions, obviously. I was kind of debating if I wanted to do a war video this weekend or not, and I went on and decided, you know what, I'll go ahead and do one, just because it's been a little bit, and you guys seem to respond to them pretty well, as far as the views, so, as long as y'all keep watching them, hey, I'll keep doing them as long as I can, for sure. Now, what am I going to do next week? Like I said, I'm waiting to see if the new Gold Mythic War of Champions Yumiko is going to come into the game. I'm surprised she hasn't already, but I guess she's going to come into the game next week. I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting on. I mean, it's Scopely's fault that I haven't been able to do that character review, by the way, so yeah, blame them for this delayed character review. Because she is not in the Monument Nowhere. Which, I guess she will be maybe on Monday or Tuesday. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not, in Scopely's eyes, I'm not a quote-unquote official content creator. Nor do I want to be an official content creator for that greedy, scummy company. I'm good. I'm just doing this as a hobby. I'm just doing this for somewhat fun. Because, I mean, come on. The greed is dripping off Scopely. Just like it does for any company nowadays. You can name any company. Guarantee you the greed is dripping off that company. Hell, you could, let's see, Microsoft, Sony, just for an example. Oh yeah, 100%. Scopely, just any company or any brand that you can think of. The economy is ridiculous. That's all I'll say about that. Not really going to go too much into the economy and whatnot, but everybody knows the economy is insane right now. It's really bad. But that's all I'll say about that. You know what? For once, we'll switch teams. Hold up. Oh no, who got the attack? Oh, Rosita? That's not... that's actually not too bad, I guess. Nice. Michonne mops them up. Excellent, excellent. Eva ain't woke. Okay, what an interesting name there. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Whoever Eva is, she ain't woke. Gotta love it. Oh man, I should have done that. Well, you know what? It went to the governor. Whatever. At least it went on someone that I didn't take the turn. At least it didn't go on Eva and Ghost. Why am I not surprised by that, you bastard? Hopefully I'll be able to finish this without the video ending abruptly. That is something that could happen, so if the video just ends before we can finish this, just know I did not end it. It's the app doing it because my phone might be running out of space to record. So, just keep that in mind. Just in case I might be in the middle of a war and the video just ends just like that without a notice. Which could be possible. It's happened before. How long have we been going? Oh yeah, over an hour. Okay. Over an hour and 4. Yeah, I might end it a little early. Or it'll end for me, so this will be the last war, regardless of if I get to end it or if it ends by itself. So that is something that is possible for sure. my gosh, here we go. He was totally hiding from me, damn it. Fuck. Here we go. I've never went up against Shiva and Ezekiel, so this is a first time for me. Oh Lord, I'm nervous. This is gonna be really bad. Oh. Oh, that one wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but he's still very dangerous. Okay, an hour and 7. We're doing good so far. But will I get to end it on my own terms? Or will the app decide for me? I don't know. We'll find out one way or another. I'm halfway expecting it to just end on its own. But you guys will definitely know. If I get to say my outro, you'll know I ended it on my own. If I'm in the middle of talking or in the middle of the gameplay and I don't get to say my outro, you know the app decided to stop recording on its own. I just did that for nothing, because he ended up getting taunted. Whatever. Whatever. We still good? Okay, an hour and 10. Alright, just making sure. How long? I guess we could attack. Let's see. Oh, damn. Oh, well, we don't have anyone else to attack, so... Other than Dustivo. So... I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. Yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good stopping place. So... Yep, that's all I got for you guys for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. And also, let me know if any of you are in War of Champions and how is War of Champions going for you and your faction, or if you are in a peasant faction, how is that going for you and your faction? Feel free to let me know down in the comments. And if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Buck Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.